Just start recording. Press the button. I'll catch up to the thing immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually.
Joe, you don't have to smell good for us.
I'm saying.
I want to smell good for me.
Oh, okay.
I reek of bad decisions.
You wear makeup for you, not for other guys?
We gotta talk about your recent glow up.
My recent glow up?
And Maul's fucking alto skills.
My alto skills.
Hold up. These niggas think because I'm asleep that I ain't a motherfucking professional, so I ain't just gonna click the motherfucking on switch. Now, damn it.
Yin Yang Joe.
Say you do more talk.
I did you a favor, Rory. I didn't cut out the part when you were on the podcast at the 106 mark. And you're like, oh no, all-nighters, that was a regular thing. I was going to put that right behind this Trey Songz shit and just make a nice little collage for you.
Great.
All right, my laptop is not fucking, what's happening here? Motherfucker. That can't be right. Damn, Chris, it do sound like the sad cast, right?
Yo, Maya G been working out. Chris, she looks great, man.
Get your dirty paper towels off. Our set design is bad.
Thank you, GM of our podcast. All right. Mic check. This will be episode what?
114, I want to say.
Shit.
Yeah, I thought Charlamagne. Was Charlamagne the last podcast?
Yo, can we dim the lights or something in this motherfucker? God damn it.
The Sheila.
Can we?
Oh.
Is that okay? God.
Oh, Sheila.
Jesus. Come on.
Well, that light's still gonna be on.
Oh,
That's fine, man. But come
Sheila.
on, give me some type of. Bring this. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nah, this is kind of weird.
Not to me, man.
This is what we doing, a dark podcast, the dark cast.
The sad cast.
Is this the dark cast? It was a dark and gloomy night.
Can y'all see?
Scully on. Yeah.
They can see. Is that cool?
Well, no, can Chris see is the real.
Huh, Chris?
Yeah, I see it.
They gonna kill us on YouTube.
I don't give a fuck. Hold up, man.
Might as well put a candle on the table. If we doing all this shit.
Is there a candle in here, Pat?
This is a sexy cast.
Or did Ferrari take all the candles? Bitch. All right, let's go. Press this motherfucking button.
Joe Budden.
I think Trey could give me 20 minutes of hits.
Yo. Wait, hold on.
Microphone check, 1 2 1 2. Microphone check, 1 2. What is this? Welcome to the Joe Budden Podcast, episode 115. I'm your host, Joe Budden. Across from me is Rory Lanes, and to his left is Maul. Gentlemen, how is everyone feeling today?
I'm great.
Wonderful.
I'm tired as shit. Maul, what were you just saying about twerking? Oh, Rory wanted to get a big float for the pool?
Yeah, I saw on Instagram some girl was twerking on a big float in a pool, and I thought it would be good to have on the 17th.
Rory wants to do everything that will incite malarkey and mayhem.
Yeah, the nerve at a pool party, that's what I'd want.
And of course, Maul is scouting talent for Like Records right now. He don't even know that we're doing a podcast. Are you here?
I'm here.
All right, good.
Just followed a lovely pool party candidate.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, niggas, and this has nothing to do with my podcast or anything, but niggas is definitely hitting my jack talking about, it's me plus 7 chicks.
Yeah. That's how it
Chicks
usually
is
goes.
like, yeah, me plus 9.
Yeah.
I can already see what's about to happen here.
I do too.
By the way.
I think we might have messed up posting it on social media.
I
Because
mean,
you got
it would have
people
got
that-
out anyways.
No, but I mean, you got girls that just came out of the woodworks on social media. That are pretty
There
girls.
was a
like,
strategy to social media. It's for the bigger picture, for the bag.
yeah, but then now you're gonna have 2,000 people trying to get in the pool
We got
party.
cops.
No, I ain't. The bullpen
We
is
pussy,
just going
we
to
got
have
cops.
2,000 extra people in there fighting for some elbow room.
Pool been gonna be full.
Yeah, go ahead and act stupid over there. Go ahead and play around over there. Now, speaking of twerking, I want to get on this and off of this pause. Look at you niggas excited. Pause. We're going to start this really quickly. I don't know what's up with Tay Diggs, man. But goddamn it,
What did Tay Diggs do?
Goddamn it, Stella's in Hawaii rolling around in her grave.
What Tay Diggs do, man?
Tay Diggs shaking his ass on the gram.
Tay Diggs been shaking his ass.
Yeah, but come on the gram, though.
I can't say I followed Tay Diggs.
Yeah, on the gram as well.
Yeah, come on, man.
I've missed his twerking career.
Really?
Yeah, I can't say I've been following.
And why more? Oh, no, all of it. Oh, no, he been doing that
Nah,
from way
'cause that's
back in the
what-
Bronx.
Yeah, that's what Tay Diggs. No, but Tay Diggs was a.
Whoa. No, let me get my joke off.
Okay.
How you know Tay Diggs was doing that in the Bronx, dog?
Got your joke off? You got it off? All right, cool.
Go ahead.
Nah, but that's what he was. He was a dancer. That he was known for being in the clubs in New York, for real. Like before acting.
But there's nothing wrong with that. That's cool.
I know, but this twerking the ass thing, I don't know what you're talking about.
His entire ass
Trying to
is
stay
out on the
relevant, I
gram.
guess.
Like one of our exes or some shit.
What do you mean his ass is out?
Like a star tender, nigga. His ass is out. Wait, what do you mean?
Nah, that's
Oh,
crazy.
wait. Hey, Rory, talk for a minute then. You talk. Talk
That's
for a minute. I got you
No,
right now.
I'm trying to
Hold
figure
down.
out when Tay Diggs started dancing. Mo, give us the
What is Mo
backstory.
talking
When did you
about?
first meet Tay Diggs, and what was he doing?
Tay Diggs always been like
He been on Tremont.
He always been one of them wildin' dudes though. Like he be in the DMs wildin'.
He be in DMs wild.
Yeah, you never heard about that?
I didn't even know Tay Diggs had social
Everybody's
media.
like, one of them wildin' dudes.
He was always one of them wildin' dudes. Like
Bro,
you know, niggas
stop.
that just do wild shit all the time. He one of the wildin' out niggas.
Oh, I know.
Are we thinking of the same Tay Diggs?
The actor, Tay Diggs.
Oh,
Yeah, he be wildin'.
Gotta look at recent.
He part of the
news
Wild
from Tay
Boys,
Diggs.
man.
The Wild Boys.
Yeah, he part of the Wild Boys for sure.
Yo, what did he have his team remove at the fucking pit? Oh, man, damn, man.
Nah, no, that's
Let me see.
crazy. That's crazy.
I'm
That's crazy.
good, bro.
You're not digging it?
What the fuck was what is he doing?
Wait, what's it?
What is he doing?
You just said he's a wild boy.
Yeah. Okay, apparently he's wild.
He's on Snap, you know what I mean?
Nah, I don't know what you mean.
In some poom poom shorts.
I don't know what you mean. Fuck you mean, yeah, I mean. No, nigga. Why is Tay Diggs looking like that, man? That nigga's crazy. Tay Diggs might be in a sunken place, B. I'm gonna go out and say it now.
All right, you know what? I'm tired of you niggas and putting everybody in a damn sunken place.
I mean,
too.
look at him. That's some sunken shit
you
he
just
doing.
told me that he been a wild boy.
But that's
one of the wildin' boys.
yeah, but that's like too far. He might be wild CEO now. With that
All right, so this is a wild start. So I'm getting off, but God damn it, that was funny. How's everybody? What's up? What's happening?
shit, man, shitty weather. I'm sure you're having a blast.
I love it.
Weather.
I love it. I love the
But,
shitty
you know,
weather.
It is what it is.
I'm a little sleepy.
Yeah,
The culture was asleep when we walked in.
You had to dim the lights in the studio.
Listen, man, as one of the only culture forwarders out there,
Yo, you gotta stop. Every week it's a different title with you, man. What the fuck, man?
wait,
You got promoted? You went from chief to forwarder?
no. As the chief, I
Oh,
forward.
forwarding the
Oh,
culture.
okay.
All right.
As the chief,
Yeah.
you forward.
Got
Okay.
you.
Got you. No, I'm just trying to understand, bro. I'm
Oh.
searching for understanding. I got it though.
Don't be.
We're trying to support your career.
Yeah, I don't know. Maul being a wildin' boy right now. Maul being a wildin' dude.
Nah, man.
Anyway, yeah, no, I'm a little tired, but I'm professional, so we gonna get this done.
You
Wait-
professional is funny.
I'm a professional. It's just one of them things where talking gets tiring. Like it's
do.
it.
I
When you
leave this
talk-
podcast with a headache every single episode. Just too much talking hurts my head.
Yeah, like it's to the point. I'm watching now the damn show. I'm like, come on, Joe, shut the fuck, man, shut the fuck up. Just
Now you
chill.
see what everybody-
Yeah,
Your
come
own
on,
comments
come
on
I
everyday
don't wanna
struggle.
hear
I
that
wish this
shit.
Joe guy would shut the fuck up.
Yeah, for real. But other than that, yeah, it's
How's
pretty
the show going? I've missed a few of the last episodes just because I've been busy.
Really good. Really good. Really good. Really good. It's going good. You missed some episodes because you've been busy on your promo run. How's that going? Tell us.
It's pretty
tell
good.
us all about it.
I'm actually happy I could squeeze you guys in today because I had a pretty busy day.
That is true. Pause.
Was it all right?
Yeah, that's a pause. How was Palooza? Tell me about it.
It was great. 5,000 people. The weather gods looked out, thank God. Cameron was great. Kid Capri was great. Fame from MOP was just chilling. He was great. It was just a good day. No
Fame
incidents.
from MOP chilling is just funny. Because Fame from MOP is not known
No.
for just chilling.
There was like the side to get backstage, and there was a bunch of people trying to rush to get back there, and there was security, and then someone was like, well, I got Fame here. I was like, who's Fame? And it's Fame from MOP. I was like, oh, Fame is good. Have him come back here. Mm-hmm. Did everything I could to try to get him perform Annie up, but he was just chilling. He had his
That
kid.
would've
He had
been
his
crazy.
wife, whoever with him, and kids. It was cool.
That would have been crazy. Fame performing Annie up in Coney Island.
He would have if he said he just didn't want to. He said he wasn't going to open up for Cameron, which I totally understood. Not in a negative way. He's like, I'm not opening up for anybody, and he didn't want to bum rush Cam's set. So that's cool.
Makes sense.
Well, that's cool. I'm glad that
Friend of the show, super nice guy. Can't say enough good things about Kid Capri either.
Kid Capri.
It was a
we love Kid Capri.
yeah.
Legend.
And we love Fame. We love all of these people.
Yeah, you should have came. What did you do on Saturday instead?
100% not coming to any Palooza.
You went to the
Coney
last
Island.
Coney Island.
I know, and I shouldn't have.
And you performed.
I know, and I shouldn't have. See, I think that's some of the things Maul be talking about when he says I moved the culture back some. Like
Performing at Henny Palooza is moving it backwards. Why is that?
Yeah, that wasn't forwarding the culture.
Why
But that was before I was the chief, though. So
What were you doing? Intern?
That was before I was the chief.
Oh, speaking of, I meant to start with my fucking, but we'll get back to that later. What did I do Saturday? What happened Saturday? Oh, Saturday. Well, before we get to Saturday, let's just do a quick update. Before we get to Saturday, before we get to Bryson's shit, I thought that I want to thank Charlamagne for last week.
I can't believe that was last week. It feels like that shit was a month ago.
We've done a lot in this week, it seems.
Yeah.
It does feel like a
Yeah,
long
busy
time
week.
ago.
Yeah.
But that's cool. I want to thank him for doing that. I got such a kick out of Maul, man.
What did Maul do?
I've been laughing at Maul all week.
Oh shit! Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, because okay, so the Charlamagne episode happened, and you know you just real funny because that was your first time meeting Charlamagne. So
Well, I met him before. I went to the Breakfast Club with you, but it wasn't like.
your post podcast analysis, as honest as and as sincere as it was, I thought was pretty funny. And you saying that your perspective changed a bit on him because I know a few other people. I saw a few other people say that as well.
Yeah.
is what I'm saying. So that was funny.
Yeah, no, I definitely did, man. Charlamagne's, I definitely had him pegged wrong. I thought he was gonna come up here on some bullshit, being an asshole, but he was totally shocked me with everything he was saying, and he's a good guy. I like Charlamagne. I'm a fan of Charlamagne.
But why? Is it because he comes off as an asshole on air that you felt like that?
Yeah, but I kind of think that's his thing, like to come off that way. But in here, it felt like he was just kicking it with with the homies.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
That was dope.
People seem to like it as well.
Yeah, they did. Great
Good
response
reception.
from it. Great response.
Then there was that whole Ebro responded to that.
Threw a little shot at me and Maul.
Did he?
Think he called us the Peanut Gallery while we were giggling at Charlamagne's story.
My name is Maul, by the way. Ebro.
Well, you can't just assume that people are talking about y'all when they say Peanut Gallery.
Well, I mean,
He was 100%
mentioned
talking about me.
you and Charlamagne speaking. There was only two other
He
people.
didn't even say my name. So
If I'm doing process of elimination,
I'll say it. My name is Maul, Ebro. How you doing, man?
What
And
did
he
y'all-
did say my name.
All right,
so
but
yeah.
what did y'all
think?
think about Ebro's broader point? I guess you could say he took the mature route as far as the picture thing with Charlamagne went.
I mean, my thing is this. I understand what Ebro said. I don't think that it played out that way to Charlamagne there because he didn't know that Nessa is the one that asked Ebro to take the pic with Charlamagne. Ebro just walked up to Charlamagne and, asked to take a pic. So, I mean, Charlamagne declined. But I think if Charlamagne felt like it was Nessa that was the one that was putting that together, I don't think he would have told that story like that. You know what I mean? Like, because it did make it seem like Ebro just wanted to take the picture. And then Ebro's stance was kind of, I didn't want to take it, but Nessa said we should take it. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, Ebro's stance, and I understand when Ebro says, it's bigger than us. But shit, and Charlamagne had, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here at this function with all these people that I, quote unquote, don't get along with. Mm-hmm. So it's bigger than us. Now, that don't mean we got to be buddy and fucking lock arms and gallop along the sideline.
Yeah, and I don't know if Ebro gave that context when he went up to Charlamagne. And also, like, what's the bigger picture there? We're going to see Ebro and Charlamagne together and go, whoa, now I get it. Now we should stop all the bullshit.
What was funny to me,
no, it is a bigger picture.
But
There is a
fun-
bigger picture, but I still.
What was funny to me is
no
Ebro
context.
kept saying it's just entertainment, all right? But he seemed like he was really mad, like in real life, like away from entertainment. He seemed like he was upset about the whole, like everything Charlamagne said. I just didn't understand. I didn't get it. I mean, like, again, it's radio. It's like, this is not real
it's
beef,
radio.
man. Like, everybody calm down. Get Ebro. My name is Maul. How you doing? Just had to put that out there.
All right, so we get that out the way. All right, let's get to more of our radio beef. Let's get to more radio beef.
We have beef with people?
How do we feel about, Maul puts the battery in my back the middle of the week, and then 2 days later he forgets he did it, and then it's like, then I'm just sitting here mad.
And Maul said, why'd you do that?
You, Rory, it's a few of y'all niggas that get me mad at niggas, and then y'all go be besties with them.
Wait, who was I besties with?
Vern.
Nah,
yo, you niggas is wild on the low.
Nah, I don't. You know how I feel. I don't ever want you in no beef.
Vern got niggas in a fight in the La Marina, to where niggas was banned from the La Marina. I was in the full Nelson locking up, squaring up with some 6
that was a wild
6'5" nigga.
Man.
And then Vern goes right back to La Marina next weekend because
no, the funny shit is we all went back and tried to go in separately, and they saw all of us, and they turned us down. Like I said, yo, Joe, go first.
Tried to
I'm like 10 people behind Joe, thinking I'm gonna just slide in with the crowd.
I got a vest on or some shit, something
My
stupid.
nigga, that was wild. They was like, nah. They looked at all of us on the line like, nah.
Yo, wasn't that just y'all here yesterday?
Like, nah. Y'all can't get in here.
What type of tutelage did y'all have, nigga? What was going on?
I don't know, man. We was just trying to have a good time, man. It was a wild summer. It's all right, though. It happens sometime, bro.
Are you invited to the pool party?
I think so.
Is Vern?
I think so.
I gotta put this list together. Anyway, I had a point that I was getting to with that.
Radio beef.
Radio beef. Clue, I don't know how I feel about niggas just being so comfortable to come to your motherfucking show and bust a rhyme.
Yeah, bust shots at you.
Wild bars.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm gonna say. That is all I will say there. Ta-da! Yeah. Look at, I'm so mature.
That was a mature way of doing it.
I'm mature.
Did you like the freestyle?
No comment.
What the fuck is wrong with this kid? What's wrong with this guy over here, man? Now, do we want to start with Bryson or our newfound perspective of people?
Let's start with Bryson before we got into
All right, let's start with Bryson. How do we feel? How do we feel about Bryson?
I think the album was the second disc of Trap Soul without any standout records. There was no Don't on it. There was no Exchange on it. It was just all the album cuts from Trap Soul again.
So this was like Trapped Y'all.
Trapped Y'all. And
Trapped Y'all. I trapped y'all into being my fan.
That's wild.
I like it though. I mean, like the
Here's
album.
the thing.
Wait.
If
Trapped Y'all.
He's a
he needs another nap.
Yeah, for real.
The culture is wilding today.
All right, go ahead. What you saying?
I think if he didn't wait too long, it would have been okay because obviously he found a pocket that his fans, like the younger kids, loved, and I would never fault him for continuing. Why fucking fix something that's not broke? But it was too long. It being too long, you couldn't just give us Trap Soul Part 2 when we waited that significant amount of time.
But what are we expecting from Bryson? Are we expecting ballads? Are we expecting to see a wide range of vocal ability? Are we expecting pop records? Are we expecting more rap?
I feel bad. I feel bad that the people kind of created this false perception of who they think he should be and who he should sound like. I thought initially that they hyped him up to be a bit bigger than he was. Mm-hmm. But he kind of fed into it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, as he should have. As an artist, you should feed into that, especially on your first album.
Not if you're gonna true to self me to death.
No, but the only thing is,
turn around later.
His writing, I think, improved. There was a bit more there than there was on Trap Soul, so I will say that's a positive out of it. But it still wasn't enough musically or a change at all for waiting that long.
If we're being modest, the writing last time around was moderate at best.
Well,
it's still moderate.
His fan base, in my opinion, is like a college kid, 22 years old. It's easy to digest. It's relatable to that crowd. I think it's perfect for what he's trying to do at the moment, but there really was no growth within it. But again, it might have been okay had it not been so long because people just wanted to hear that again.
If this were a shorter album, I do agree.
That is another note.
I think people would have digested this a bit smoother than they did. I loved 1 through 8.
But here's my thing. Rory said it sounds like records that weren't on Trap Soul, meaning it sounds like Trap Soul. So is that a negative?
No, because I think we spoke about it on this podcast before that he should still stay, at least for the second album, in that realm. But if you're going to solidify yourself as an artist, there should be some growth, at least in the third and fourth album.
You got to be able to show a little more is in your arsenal. You got to show that you got a little more in your toolbox that you hear for the remainder.
But does he need to do that yet?
Yeah.
You think so?
Second album is?
Second album, when you got a sound that's working really well?
Boy, we are modest. Working really well or worked really well?
It did.
I say both.
It's not working.
It's a
really
little
well.
too early, I think, to see how much this. Because if you remember, Trap Soul was a slow burn too. I know it caught on and was huge in like 1 week, but that album had been out for 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
Okay,
all
right,
so this could be a slow burn too. It's just everyone is on it quicker.
I certainly hope that it is. I hope I'm wrong. But do y'all hear anything on there that says that this may be a slow burner?
When I heard Exchange, I was like, all right, he definitely has a follow-up single for Don't. I didn't even really hear a first single on this. I heard some records that I like though. Don't get it twisted. It's not a bad album.
Yeah.
I still like half the album a lot. I do.
Yeah, there was at least 5 or 6 records that could have cut down.
Yeah.
And some of them felt dated too. It felt like he recorded those a little while ago.
I think he did. I mean, shit. Yeah. I think on one of the tracks he said that.
The records that he put out before the album I like too though. Like I like that. I love that.
But I mean,
I don't know why that wasn't on the album.
Why are you dressed like Bryson Tiller? now that I'm looking at you, like, what's up?
I'm dressed like Bryson Tiller. Okay.
No.
It's Bryson Tiller Day. Y'all didn't get the memo?
No.
I texted y'all in the group chat.
Yeah, I bet you fuck. Well, I was asleep.
Everybody dressed like Bryson.
But he's got the quotable thing. Like he gave people IG captions for the whole summer. He's got that realm. He has that Drake-ish part to him where he has things that people love to repeat and people love to tweet. And that's really valuable.
Yeah,
even though we don't,
they do love to quote Bryson.
Even though it's not brought up a lot, that's very valuable right now.
Yeah.
Is making records that people
y'all
can
repeat. Shoot the nigga all the bill y'all want. The fact of the matter is, now that we have the album, some things that he displayed throughout the course of 2 years, we have enough to say, oh, that's why that happened. So y'all can shoot this nigga all of this bail, but the 19 tracks, along with the 2-year hiatus, along with the sound of some of these joints on here, along with the abrupt album drop, along with I can name
it wasn't abrupt. He announced it, didn't he?
No,
that was a regular rollout for nowadays.
No, he announced it for June 23rd.
And then dropped it early?
Mm-hmm. And then dropped it,
I didn't pay attention to when the actual shit was.
And now we could look into them other records, that our other argument that we were saying early when I was like, when you said, no, that's not a rollout, he's just putting a record out. I'm like, no, he's putting a record out because they're trying to see what's good and just nothing is shaking with it. So now I could retroactively look at that and say, nothing was catching. Like, I'm not going to shoot the nigga all this bail y'all doing. I like the album. But we're not going to... I don't know if we're
shooting him bail. I think we said our qualms with it.
Sounds like Trap Soul. I mean, what's wrong with that? Well, if he put out an album trying to sound like somebody else, then we would have a problem with that too.
Well, there could have been growth within his sound.
He just needs to mature his sound. We don't want him to be somebody else.
So you don't feel like the sound?
He can't have the same cadence on every song. Then you shouldn't.
Yeah, I agree.
So remember now in our old Bryson argument, you know, you used to always be right when you say I have to wait for a second body of work from Bryson. Now that we have that, I said on the show, on my shit, I think Bryson immediately takes himself out of that conversation with the rest of them niggas.
With Tory specifically or with R&B?
No, with all of the guys stylistically in that group. That's Tory, that's Party, that's...
He still kind of owns that Bryson Tiller sound, though. A lot of people try to sound like Bryson. A lot. The way people copy Party, they copy Bryson.
Yeah, I can
There's a lot, like we played a lot of sleeper picks on this podcast that sounded like just a Bryson Tiller remix.
Yeah, you called one of my sleepers Bryson Tiller.
That nigga was Bryson Tiller.
The song was hard, though.
Yeah, but wasn't Bryson on that song?
No,
that was a different song. Yeah, but my point, that has zero to do with my point. I don't give a fuck if the whole industry is out there trying to sound like Bryson. That has zero to do with my point of musically. Nah, you don't produce at the same output as these other gentlemen. You don't produce at the same clip or quality as these other gentlemen. I can't continue to have you above or in that same.
No, I'm not.
Now he
giving
may
an
be,
opinion here.
now wait,
I'm just
now-
putting a point here.
now wait,
Party's
I'm
last
not-
album was not great either.
Party has 1, 2, 3.
He's definitely shown consistency.
3.5 bodies of work, one of which I don't like. And even in that album, you kind of think it's cool.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I'm
mind.
probably
That's
one of the
not-
only niggas I know that trashed that album just because I think Party is much greater than that.
It was, to me, it was bad.
P1 and
within
P2
his
is just
category.
so amazing. So, but enough about that. So that's 3 bodies of work. Fucking Tory has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what I mean?
But how many can an R&B fan?
Jeremiah
name?
has a few now.
Well, you're naming people that have been in this music game a lot longer than Bryson. Jeremiah, I don't think is a comparison there. He's been in this shit for 10 years.
Yeah, you can't go.
Party been
Jeremiah's
longer
an
there
old
too.
nigga.
Yeah.
Party been there. Bryson hasn't been around that long, and he just doesn't. That's not his thing. Like Tory does the mixtape shit where he could put out a bunch of remixes to other songs. Like it's just not a fair comparison to me. Out of all the Tory tapes, how many can every R&B fan name? Can they name all of them?
This just sound like Please.
I'm gonna say this.
Sound like Please.
I honestly feel like
And I like Bryson.
Bryson. This all came at him fast. Honestly, that's what I feel. I feel like here's a kid that just put out some music on SoundCloud and put an album out. I mean, and it was like I don't think he expected so many people to gravitate towards his sound.
I agree.
This fast.
I agree.
And now it's a demand for more, and he's like, shit. You know what I mean? Like, so I just think he's trying to catch up to the demand right now.
I don't think RCA was prepared either for the success of Don't, for the
Nah, they
success
certainly
of the
weren't.
album.
Certainly work.
So now it looked like either RCA was ready before he was ready.
Oh hell yeah! They was after that trap. So after you did the back-to-back tour in every city twice, RCA was like, all right, what up? Let's do it again.
And it seemed like when he wasn't ready, every time they was ready, they decided to not want to ever be ready with him. That was confusing, but that was well worded.
He switched. He said on the album he switched management in between all this too. That can certainly delay things. And lose focus as far as putting an album together. So there's factors in there that you have to just put in. But every artist probably goes through these things. So you can't just say it was just him.
Well, I still like half the album. I still wish Bryson all the best. I'm still going to listen to it.
He's still going to do numbers. He's still going to do a great tour. I don't doubt that.
Oh, yeah, he announced the tour with Metro Boomin, and who else was on that tour?
I didn't see.
Her.
Her.
Oh, Her's on that?
Yes.
Ooh, I don't know if I can stomach all of those Bryson Tiller fans, but I'd like to see her live.
Pause.
That's not a
Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you
That
how
is
crowd
not
wild
a-
that is.
yo.
I heard it, and I wanted to
Now
pause
y'all are
him.
just reaching.
No. I wanted to
I
pause
can't
it, but
stomach something is a regular ass phrase. Y'all are just reaching now.
You're
You're taking away from the trade.
I'm rolling with
you're
you.
taking away from how great the trade pause
Listen,
was because
I'm-
you're reaching and fishing for other shit.
Rory, this is why I didn't say pause
That's how
because
pause
I'm with you
died
on that.
originally.
But
y'all are the only niggas still pausing.
no.
Don't
I'm
get
with
mad
you
at
on
me
that.
because
But
I like to
I
pause
can understand
now.
why Joe would say pause because I definitely was like.
Yo, you said you could
You was
stomach
on
12
trial.
niggas.
You was on trial in my mind just now for about 3
Yeah.
seconds. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
wild.
You was on trial for about 3 seconds.
First
You
of
can't
all,
stomach
first of all-
something is a regular
first of all,
ass phrase.
Any man who says stomach is wait. First of all,
Don't ever talk about what you can stomach.
Yeah, why are you telling me
saying?
about your stomach, my
Yeah,
G?
I don't wanna
I
hear
know
about
both
that.
of you have used that phrase before, but I'll let the joke go for podcast purposes. Let's get our laugh off.
Rory is so fun to fuck with, man.
But why is his stomach engaged?
Why are you stomaching
All right,
things, Rory?
all right, listen. Yo, wait, because I looked at that little list that Rory sent over to talk about. Is Rihanna pregnant?
I don't know.
So why the fuck you
I
put
gotta
that there?
see- I
Because she
gotta-
gained
Because
some
that's
weight?
what everyone's saying.
Man, Phil, get the fuck out of here,
I
man.
wanted to tell y'all earlier, man.
Yeah,
but
what
you
is...
know.
Shut up, Paul.
She was stomaching
I don't think
things.
she's pregnant, man. I don't think Rihanna
Yeah, I don't
can
think so
hide
either.
pregnancy. She's watched way too much. But the pictures that they are running with saying that she might be pregnant, she just looked like she just got thick. She just
I
gained
like
some weight.
thick
Yeah, Dick
Rihanna.
Rihanna's the
Hell
best
yeah.
Rihanna.
Hell yeah. She
Yeah,
looks great.
I like Thick Rihanna.
Hell yeah. Who doesn't like Dick Rihanna?
And call them up. I want to talk to them.
Yeah, like what?
Well, yeah, it'd be ice. No, I'm not into women, girls like that.
Listen,
I'm not into beautiful girls with fire. Ice so fucking full of shit. Word. All right, so listen. All right, what else is on our list? What do we have happening here? Do we really want to talk about this T.I. tip tiny thing? Where do we stand here?
I had never watched a show before in my life, but I didn't want to be left out in the timeline. So it was 30 fucking
God.
minutes. The clip that was on Twitter was all you needed to watch. It was a bunch of bullshit between that.
Yo, T.I. is so funny, man. Like, it's just like, even in that moment, like him having that conversation with Tiny, he was so well spoken. I've never seen somebody that was so upset.
Nah, he's kind of Joe on the low.
So well spoken.
What's the clip in Love and Hip Hop when he's with when Joe's with Caitlyn talking about let us pray about it and shit?
Wait, who's that?
You.
No, who's the other person?
T.I. and Tiny. It reminded me a lot of that manipulation shit going on.
I'm not even gonna look at Joe right now. Go ahead, man. I'm listening to you, Rory. I'm not listening to Joe. Just me and you here right now.
Do you know the clip I'm talking about?
I don't remember the clip you talking about.
On Love and Hip Hop when he's talking to
Nigga,
Caitlyn.
he said he don't remember it.
He remembered it.
You're gonna try to make somebody remember.
I can't remember it.
Nah, trust me, it was there.
Yeah, I can't.
He's one of those guys. No, nigga, he said
but
no.
I do know why you say
because he's talked
Joe,
about it on this fucking podcast, so I know he knows.
And now he says no.
No, but I do know why you say Joe and T.I. kind of like
very similar.
Yeah.
Why?
Because when you have a way of speaking when you're upset. Even on the clip with something is happening.
Oh, I don't remember.
You don't know what's happening, but something is happening. Like it's shit like that. It's like you find a way to be so well spoken at times where it's like, yo, let that shit go out the window and just have an argument. But no, that gets under people's skin. And then watching that with T.I. and Tiny was just like hilarious to me because he was sitting there in the suit, looking, you know what I mean? And he was just like,
tell me where y'all stand on that. Where do y'all stand on what they were arguing about? He fucked the assistant allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, if you're gonna cheat, don't cheat with like her homegirl. That's a little messy. But in the same,
I love how we say if you're gonna cheat.
I mean,
like I like how that's just like a conversation thing now. Like if you're gonna cheat, don't do it with. It's supposed to be no. You're not supposed to cheat at all.
Yes,
we got so far. Yeah, but no, women will tell you that now. If you're gonna cheat, just don't let me find out about it. So it's kind of like, wait, should I cheat? Or you know what I mean? You kind of like stuck.
Then you get the one that says, "Listen, I'm not giving you a pass or nothing." But,
or nothing. But
yeah,
it's like, so do I have a pass or don't I have a pass?
Yeah,
like,
I'm definitely putting that in the back
crazy,
wallet,
man.
in the tuck of the wallet, holding on to that pass.
But I do feel like what he said. Allegedly, she was dating, somebody that T.I. had issues with.
Floyd.
I totally am against that. I don't think that.
Wait, what?
No. Like honestly,
you can't speak up for women's rights and then side with him.
No. I can understand why he's mad at that though, because he's kind of saying like, I'm not mad that you was fucking with somebody else, but you fucking with a nigga that I have issues with.
Yeah,
I think that's where his problem was. Like, I have issues with that nigga. So out of all the niggas you can fuck with, you gonna fuck with a nigga that I have issues with.
We're aware of what his problem is.
Yeah, so I'm saying I agree with him being upset about that.
But she's saying you fucked the assistant.
Mm-hmm. I didn't say that she wasn't wrong for being mad at that. I never said that.
I don't know how much you could be mad at after you fucked the assistant.
What you mean? You can be mad at whatever you want.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You can't tell me about it.
Why not?
There's that
you
whole
can be mad about it. No, you can't.
There's always that you're not allowed to be mad at that. You're not supposed to. Yeah, you can be mad at whatever the fuck you want to be mad about.
No, y'all are right. Human. Y'all are right. You just certainly won't be telling me about it.
Yeah,
you
but
can
my
feel
thing
however
is,
the fuck you want to feel. Wait a minute.
But Joe, if you're dating somebody and she cheats on you with a nigga that you got beef with, you not gonna feel some type of way about that?
I'm dating a dude.
Wait, no. You're not dating a dude.
But that's not a pause.
She's dating. You're dating someone, pause. and she's fucking around.
Are you
with,
gay bashing? What if I really am dating a dude?
I support your.
I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Support your.
Rory dying for somebody else to get a clip, but I'm the one that creates the clips, so he's mad about it.
Mad? Damn.
God damn it! Now what are you saying?
But if you're dating a woman and she starts seeing somebody that you have beef with, you would be upset about that.
Oh, she's a mutt.
Okay, so that's all I'm saying.
I ain't about that. See, no, I look at it a bit different. I like to thank God for showing me who people are soon. Mm-hmm. So I'm not so sure how long I would be mad at that. I would be very thankful that she's a mutt and she let me know she was a mutt.
Yeah, but when you're in a 20-year marriage with a bunch of kids.
I'm not
it's
saying
not something you can just be that dismissive about. Of course you're going to feel some type of way, especially now we have to explain to my children who have been publicly beefing with this guy that your mother is now at his fucking pool party.
Well, this was a hypothetical I was responding to, and more. I'm not.
Granted, the coin is there too. Your father is fucking the assistant that's in the crib is also a terrible conversation to have as well. I'm not taking anyone's side, but I get why T.I. would be upset about that specific point naturally just as a human being. I'm not saying he's right or wrong, but yeah, you could feel a way about that.
Well, you should feel a way because as a man, we're never going to believe the woman when you say, "Oh, I never fucked him." Oh, yes, you did. Knock it off. Wait, like, and I'm not saying she did, but I'm saying whoever believes the woman in that scenario.
No.
Y'all? Have y'all ever?
Fuck no. You
ask all that?
You asking me that? Come on, man. You know better than that, Joe. You know me way better than that.
I'm just saying.
Nah. Fuck no. Hell no. I never believe the woman when she says that. Never.
I ain't gonna lie, me neither.
Yeah, you can't, man. Come on, man.
Me neither.
Let's just be real. You can't.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Even if they're right, I'm not rolling.
No, I'm not rolling with that.
Yeah, sorry.
Funny. Speaking of light-skinned couples, Odell and Iggy, what's her last name? I always confuse all the
please.
Azaleas.
Iggy Azalea? They're not together, though.
They trying to
I
make
don't
me
know
care
what
about that. I don't care.
Yeah.
don't
We don't
care.
care about that.
I never want to talk about Shorty.
Yeah.
Has she put out music since they kind of killed her?
I don't know because that would involve me talking about Shorty.
No,
You
but
can listen. You don't have to talk about
Oh,
it.
no. Why would I be listening to that?
Oh, I thought that was your shit.
Whoa. What the fuck was that? Yo, randomly I just screamed that out. Remember Joey from Blossom?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
Joe
What's
is
wrong
fucking
with
crazy.
you?
Word. That was the perfect time for that.
Papoose, did he sign to MMG? Did Ian give you the tea? On Papoose?
It's a slow week. Look at what we
Not a lot
talk
going
about.
on.
So what y'all doing tomorrow? Yo, we just gonna talk about real life shit. So what y'all niggas got playing tomorrow, man?
So Tiger Woods had a pretty good Memorial Day weekend.
He definitely had the mask on, mask
I feel
off.
like Tiger Woods always has a pretty good Memorial Day weekend. I don't know. Don't ask me why I feel like that. I
He
just
was
do.
in Vegas or Miami?
I don't know. He had
Vegas or
he had the
Miami.
pills and the lean with him though.
Nah, he definitely had the Molly Percocet.
Yeah, I can't even make fun of him because now more information has come out. So he was right.
There was no DUI, right?
I know he
was
wasn't. He
all-
wasn't really drunk. I'm really mad. I hate when the truth comes out sometimes. Sometimes the truth will come out and it'll totally ruin the story.
Yeah, man. Like the truth about Michael Jordan's flu game. That ruined my childhood.
What, that he was hungover?
Yeah, that ruined my childhood, man.
Yeah.
You know, I say that and people don't be believing me. So I'm glad that our inside hoops sports reporter is saying
You
this.
always word it differently.
Come on, Amal.
Every time.
Yeah, come on, Amal Rashad. Fucking tell us what the fuck is going on out there. Tell that to the young people.
Oh, the flu game. It wasn't the flu, man. Mike was out partying,
was the
drinking, had a bunch of models, man, and was wilding, and was just hungover, man. It wasn't they named it the flu, but it wasn't the flu.
Damn.
He was just
Poor
hungover.
Byron Russell, man.
Yeah.
Shit. I've definitely gone into work hungover and cold at the flu, so I'm not mad at him.
You know, now that I have a job, it's pretty exciting when you run late for work in the morning.
It's a rush.
Yeah. It's kind of dope.
Well, since you're the chief, you can't get fired, but the rest of us,
I mean, I can get fired. You got to get dressed in the dark and shit. It's pretty cool.
I feel like you get dressed in the dark anyway, Joe. Like, I feel like you would really be
Yeah, you
like,
know
I
what?
don't give a fuck.
You know what? Hold up, man. Shut the fuck up, Maul. Are we going to talk about our weekend and our newfound respect for a dear friend? You hang out with a nigga twice and start using words like dear. A dear pal of mine.
He's big.
Known him for so long.
Known him for 72 hours.
Yeah, but he was great. He was awesome.
great.
Feels like we've
72
known each
hours.
other forever.
I don't know why y'all do that, women. Women love doing that. I don't know why y'all do it, but we're not gonna get into that right now. How did I even end up in this guy's fucking presence?
Yeah, well, y'all was DMing, you know what I
was
mean?
a-
Pause. Y'all was
it was a
DMing each
DM.
other for a while.
We were DMing each other, yes, and I'm pausing that. I just had an awesome time with this guy, man. I think
Interesting guy, man.
I don't want you guys to move too fast, though.
yeah, we just have a lot of chemistry. This is a little wild right now, but I did have a real good time in the studio. This guy and Berg trying to convince the three of us to take industry jobs is great.
That was hilarious.
To announce Young Berg is who we're talking about.
Yeah,
You just kinda
I don't
see
want to
Berg
call him
in there.
Young Berg no more. I told him
He's Hitmaker. He's not
Yeah,
Young
Hitmaker. Hitmaker.
Ladies and gentlemen out there, let me be the first one to tell you, or maybe the second if you guys have spoken to Maul or somebody. You guys got Young Berg all wrong, man.
Yeah,
You guys got it wrong.
yeah.
I do understand how we got to getting it wrong.
Yeah, that's very important.
I
that we
want to
point
be
that out.
clear in that. I understand. I'm not bashing anybody here.
Mm-hmm.
But
We're here to tell you. You are
some-
misinformed.
You get it
on
wrong.
Who he is.
And not only do you get it wrong, but sometimes you don't get a chance to correct when you get it wrong in the music business. Fortunately for Hitmaker, he's so talented that he's still around all of these years later, even more successful than he was as an artist. Actually, that makes for a real good conversation. How long before you think, or how many artists do you think are capable of being more successful when they stop recording?
Not a lot. It'd have to be
Not a
It'd
lot.
have to be someone that writes their own shit, produces their own shit. You have to have that talent to continue on in the music industry without being an artist.
I do think we are about to see the age of a lot more artists delving into some other things, though.
Like Party, for example. Party's a great writer and producer. He could certainly be successful without being an artist.
I agree.
That's,
Well, that's
one off
true.
the top of my head that I can think that's new. Ty Dolla $ign certainly. Well, he did that before he was an artist and could continue to do it.
I think Fat Joe will be a great executive.
He has a great ear for beats.
100%.
Great ear for beats.
100%.
Rick Ross, I think, could be a great
He's
executive
another
producer
one. Yeah,
and executive.
Are we excited about 2 Chainz album?
I am.
I am.
always excited
Yeah.
for 2 Chainz albums.
I am.
I think 2 Chainz is very underrated as a rapper. Very underrated. Like I've listened
you
to a
don't
lot of
think
2
it's
Chainz records, and I can't believe he says some of the shit that he says. Like it's really surprising. Because when you think about 2 Chainz, you just think turn up, twerk, them type of shit. He be really spitting though. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll say a lot of slick shit, and I'm like, I didn't know he had those type of bars. So I'm happy, and looking forward to a 2 Chainz, any 2 Chainz project, 2 Chainz record, project, mixtape. I don't care what it is.
What's the date on it? He put a date out?
He put a trailer out. I'm not certain of the date, but it's shortly. It's like in a few weeks. And boy, do the features look great. If you search, you can probably find a track list.
So I'm trying to find out.
But he's got Nicki on there, Drake is on there, Migos is on there, fucking Future. Everybody's on that bitch.
A 2 Chainz Migos record it just sounds like it's gonna be crazy.
Well, 2 Chainz is so well respected amongst his peers.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the only niggas that's gonna get a feature or could get a feature from whoever.
It's got a
Are you
track.
looking
got
for the track list?
Got it. Gucci and Quavo on a record, Travis on a record, Nicki on a record, Sway Lee on a record, Drake, Big Amount. We heard that already, right?
Yeah, that's all.
Ty Dolla, Trey Songz, and Janae on one record. Migos
That's
on,
crazy.
Migos on one record. Pharrell on one record. Monica on one
All
record.
of this is crazy.
Monica.
Monica closes the album out.
Wow.
All of this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, this should be good. I don't. see
That
a
just
date,
sounds
though.
like a dope album.
Dropping June 16th.
Oh, so the leak should be happening
I
soon.
just enjoyed that album. I didn't even hear anything. I didn't even hear
Right,
anything.
exactly.
I just had a blast listening to the credits.
Exactly.
Damn Chainz.
Yeah.
Maul got a lot of people angry last week when, and I'm not talking basketball right now. I'm not getting into basketball, but boy, you made a lot of people mad with your Porzingis shit, Maul.
Yeah, but I mean, you see
included.
them double back and say it makes sense now. They're looking at everything and how it's unfolding.
I do want you to give me your take on Chris Paul to the Spurs, though, because that foils your little plan.
Well, it's not my plan.
I was about to say,
first and
Maul's
foremost,
little
but
plan.
I don't think Chris Paul is leaving LA. I think he loves LA. He's his family is there. His kids are, he's raising his kids there.
Can I just tell y'all that Maul has been attempting to get Chris Paul to LA since 2008 to the Lakers?
So has Chris Paul.
He lied. Y'all niggas worship him.
I don't know.
What you mean?
I don't know if that's
NBA
accurate.
stopped it.
All right, we're not getting you started there. We're not
He
getting you.
lied.
We're not getting you started with your. Give me your finals pick, and then I'm getting off this.
You know what it is. Warriors in 6. We have a
Yo,
bet
Jeff
going.
Van Gundy said Warriors in 5.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Does anybody believe the Warriors are winning in 5?
No, I believe they win. I believe they're winning in 6 though.
I'm stealing Maul's answer. I think Warriors in 6-2.
But why do y'all believe that though?
The Warriors just have too many weapons.
All right. I'm not getting into this. I know I keep saying that.
You ain't gotta
Who's
get
better, Steph or Kyrie?
Steph.
Yeah, I gotta go with Steph. I love Kyrie though, but Steph just.
And we got to see Durant under the bright lights. I don't know,
He's been there
man.
before.
You talking about the finals?
Yeah.
And he played well. It wasn't his fault they lost the
I know Durant plays well
yeah.
under the bright lights. I have to see him, and I have to see the cohesion of this team. I don't know how Durant is responding to a Draymond chokeout in Game 4 in the finals. I just don't know. No, nobody knows.
Yeah.
And I don't trust their bench. I'm not rolling. And LeBron listens to fucking Raging the Machine. I'm rolling fucking Cavs. Like, why would I be rolling against Cleveland? Hey.
Now the truth.
Hey,
comes out.
I put my truths all on the table.
Yeah, I hear you.
Your truth shall set you free.
Right.
So I think we are gonna indeed release a podcast later this week. Let me just let the cat out the bag, because if y'all think I wasn't recording Young Berg,
Yeah.
Hitmaker, not Young Berg. I want to be respectful.
The artist formerly known as Young Berg.
Should we get label jobs?
Listen, man.
That bag is right.
Berg thinks we should get label jobs.
If I could work with Young Berg as an artist, yes, I would do a label job with Young Berg.
If Berg was doing my album, nigga, I'm singing. You know Rory gonna get barefoot and start singing
Hell
some
yeah.
shit.
It's a fact.
Nothing else sexy happened Memorial Day weekend. The weather was trash, so
Yeah, the weather was shitty.
we
man.
didn't get a bunch of barbecues. We didn't get a bunch of pool parties.
Instagram was kind of quiet too.
It was all
Usually
quiet.
it's a little thotty.
All
I
the
saw
girls,
it
they
every
was
now
there,
and
but
then.
they, all the girls was right there in Miami on that same boat. I saw that same boat about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about
Yeah,
too.
it's the same boat, man. It was the same boat.
Yo, how come I saw that boat too?
I know the whole blueprint of that.
Why?
boat now.
Why were they all on
I
that
know
boat?
every room.
Cause man, you know how it is, Joe, man.
Yeah,
You know why they was all on the
they
boat.
should stop.
It's never gonna stop, bro.
Because I was just gonna say maybe it was light on the gram and on Snap. Maybe we not seeing nothing because maybe, just maybe the hoes just stopped.
You got the hoes fucked up. Stop on Memorial Weekend? Yeah, right.
I think I'm at the point where I need more men at the pool party.
Yeah, you gotta have something for the ladies. Got to pause that, but yeah.
I'm just staying out of conversations now.
it's
that have
only-
to
Oh,
go-
I thought you just wanted the people to hear me drink this fucking Tropicana.
I'm
Well,
just,
yeah,
I'm just staying
It's
out
only
of this
fair.
now.
It's only right.
anytime Rory does any Palooza or some shit, he comes back as like the worst version of himself.
Why is that?
Or it's because of this little press run that you're on. Did y'all listen to Rory's interview on It's the Real?
I didn't listen to it.
Rory
yet,
is
man.
on a.
I'd
Rory,
like to know-
Who are you?
I would
No,
like
honestly,
to know.
I listened to this fucking
I'm on
interview.
a press run because I did a podcast that Joe also did.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I on a press run for doing my friend's podcast?
Because when I did it, I was on a press run. That's why.
Doing
Score
a bunch,
one for Joe.
No, because he did a bunch of other podcasts and other
That's
publications.
called
I
a
did
press
none.
run.
Doing someone's podcast is not a press run. You just did
No,
one
you
podcast.
didn't. Don't do that, Rory. Because
What
I'll
other-
go to
what other ones I
I'll
did?
go to Kaz's Instagram or some shit. There's
Go to
another.
it. Pull it up now.
Y'all just did K Slay too.
That was for Henny Palooza. That was for Henny Palooza.
Score 2 for Joe.
How was that score 2 for Joe? I did something for
He
Henny
did- he
Palooza.
did-
One thing for Henny
He did
Palooza and one thing for
K-Slay and
myself.
He did a podcast. That's not a press run.
For what though?
Rory,
He's
Rory,
Rory.
There's a specific thing.
Wait.
There's a specific thing for a press run.
Rory ready to leave us, man.
Rory, what's up? Talk to us.
What's
Listen,
up, man?
man.
He stayed cool with Marissa. No, for real.
Rory ready to leave us, man.
I
I'm
did.
telling
That's
you.
crazy.
He about to Beyonce us, man.
No, It's the Real has been asking me for a while, and I had the time to do it, so I did it. And I did it well before the K Slay. That's a very old episode.
I gotta listen to that podcast. I gotta check it out.
and Joe was the only one that hated. Everyone else seemed to enjoy it a lot. Joe was the only one laughing by himself, making jokes that no one was laughing at.
Well, you know, Joe.
I
was
hate
in
everything.
college, yeah.
I hate everything. I don't know. It's just 3 white guys talking. I don't know, man.
Whenever I
felt
do
like a meeting.
Whenever I do a podcast by myself, I'm pray Joe don't find out because he gonna kill that.
What the hell with
I don't really
the
care.
3
though,
white guys talking
because
about?
everyone else liked it.
No, it was good. It was informative. It just let me know. Like, I have zero idea. I have no clue who you are. Rory, over the span of 7 minutes, worked at every label. He was a bus boy. He went to 5 colleges. He got a b-ball scholarship.
Just missed the Olympic team.
He went to Seton Hall and St. Pete. I don't know what the hell was going on with this. I was like, yo, Rory is an interesting man.
I was really shocked that my Kanye story got the legs it did. Every fucking publication covered that. Plain Pat,
You
Mike
heavy out
Dean
there.
tried to...
You were shocked that you went on a podcast and broke new news about one of the top artists that we have.
Well, I'm
and
not
that
the
people
chief,
covered
Joe.
it.
I'm not the chief, so I don't think all my things get out there the way they do.
Yeah, but you be with the chief. They know.
That's why they picked it up.
You be with the chief.
I mean,
you be with the chief.
But he do be with the
So
chief.
you posted that on Complex for me?
I'm just saying. I mean, that's a story grew some legs.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left that saying Rory is a very interesting guy. I should learn more about him.
I left a lot out too. I left a lot of
Oh, that's a shocker.
degenerate shit out of that I might leave for part 2 when I do my second press run.
I learned that you're the general manager of Henny Palooza.
You knew that.
That's the
already.
same as the chief, though.
That's the
That's
chief.
the same. That's just you making up a fucking name or a title for
Wait,
some
first
shit.
of all, I made up general manager,
But he
didn't make up chief.
make up the chief. The chief is wild.
Marlon, you bringing your own towel to the pool party?
My own talent.
Towel.
If I'd have to.
Are you getting in the pool?
Hell yeah.
Did you get in the pool last time?
No, the weather wasn't that great the last time we did it.
I don't think the weather's going to be that great this time, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous about this. But whatever. Summer Jam is coming up, right?
Are we going?
You got us all the tickets, Chief? Because you got to go to cover it.
And of course,
Your
it's
media
of course
personality.
it's going to rain on Summer Jam.
What
'cause
has
it
it
rains.
It rained ever
every
since
year.
they moved it outside to Giant Stadium. It has rained almost every single year.
Yeah, I think that's talent.
I'm young. Where was it, in the Garden before?
No, it was in where the Nets played. What was the name
Yeah,
of that arena?
Okay.
it was in the
I
arena.
don't know why I always felt like it was in Giant Stadium,
But and the Roots picnic is coming too.
which always has a great lineup.
That I wouldn't mind going to.
And it's the same day. I think it was the same day last year too.
That's Solange and Wayne.
Yeah, I think I want to do
Pharrell.
Roots Picnic and Made in America this year.
Made I'm doing because we're probably gonna do Henny Palooza like we did last year at the same time, and then we all went.
Who's doing Made in America?
Jay and
I was
J.
about to
Cole
say Hov
is
Cole.
headlining. That's all.
And then I think they put X like at the bottom in mad small letters. There's a couple people on there that you just can't read that are great.
Yeah, I definitely got to see that.
Does anybody care about this title CEO story?
What was it? I didn't see it. I Googled these things, Pat, but I think the Wi-Fi went out.
That a third title CEO has quit or been fired, one of the other. It's like the third one
I
over
was
the
about to
past
say, I
6
feel like
months or some
this
shit.
has been happening.
I don't know. They be always wanting to make us care every time somebody gets fired at title. I don't. I feel like Jay knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
They wanted super quick results with that title thing, and obviously it's a slow burn because there was already Spotify and iTunes that you're competing with.
Yeah.
It takes some
You're not
time.
going to just get them out of here.
Word.
Yeah. Hey, it seemed like a lot has been stuffed into the week, so my memory's a little off. Was that this week that we were having that conversation where you were so sad about the Get Down being canceled?
Yeah, man. I didn't like hearing that.
So
Why was Maul so shocked that the Get Down was
I like
canceled?
wait, so
I like
did
the
it
first-
how does
Oh,
something
please.
get canceled on Netflix? I thought they released all the episodes. Like what? How do you get canceled on Netflix? I don't understand.
It
that.
means we're not bringing you back for
yeah, the
another
second
one.
season got.
Oh, I thought the second season was already streaming.
No.
I thought I saw
It's
it.
not out yet.
No.
Well, here's the thing with the Get Down. It was cool that they were highlighting the beginning of hip hop, but it was just like, why do I have to watch this kid cry for 5 fucking hours in every episode? It was just a weird storyline on top of hip hop. It was just this light skinned kid crying over this girl while trying to learn how to rap. It just didn't make sense to me.
The Get Down, yeah. I'm not rolling Maul.
So y'all
sorry.
not fucking with the Get Down.
I watched the whole season, but
Nah.
it
You
took
didn't
me.
like it?
It took a while to get through.
I'm glad it got down.
I liked it, man. I thought
You
it was
would
good.
like it.
I did. I liked it.
So I've recently started watching a show on Netflix as well, I think, called Bloodline. It's on season 3, but I'm on season 1.
I've heard good things.
It seems a little affairish so far, but I'm only on episode like 3 or 4. But I like it.
What is it about?
A white family with secrets. I love anytime a family is just having secrets. I like it. I feel like most
so everyone's
families.
family.
Well, are y'all of the belief that most families have family secrets?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I'm not of the belief that have you ever met a normal family?
Nigga, we might be family secrets.
That's why I said
I don't think have you ever someone said like, oh well, they don't have a dysfunctional family. Have you ever met a family that wasn't dysfunctional in your life?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a functional family in the world.
There's not.
I'd love to know how many people think that they have family secrets.
Oh,
I think everybody feels like they have family secrets. I don't think that's a secret. Every family feels like, we get definitely.
Well, this show is about a white family with secrets. I can't wait to go back and finish watching this shit. And that's the only show I haven't been watching TV.
I accidentally clicked just because I liked the artwork on Netflix of the shit called Keepers. It's a very interesting. If you like sick and creepy shit, it's a true story. It's a documentary about this nun that got murdered because she knew all the secrets of this school they were teaching at because the priests were touching all the girls and shit. It's really deep and interesting. I don't know if I can take another episode. I think I'm going to clock out at episode 3. But
I don't think I can take another episode.
But I'm at 3 right now, and it was interesting, but I think I've had enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keepers, try it out.
No, nigga.
I'm going to definitely look at it. Fuck it.
Well,
I like finding new shit on Netflix.
Me too, but everything seems kind of. I cut Tracy Morgan. I saw a Tracy Morgan special out.
You don't like it?
A new one. Man, I cut that shit off in the first 5 minutes. I don't think Tracy Morgan is as funny as everybody else does.
Oh, I liked it. I thought it was a good special. I don't expect comics after they've been in their peak and they're kind of on their, way down to retirement. I don't expect too much from it. I thought it was a great comeback story from the whole truck thing. And
Well, it might have gotten a lot better after the first 5 minutes.
I watched the whole thing. I really enjoyed it.
When you're in bed playing footsies with your girl, your tolerance for shows is like real low.
I don't know if Tracy Morgan is what I'm clicking.
You're looking for something to be really good in the first 15 minutes because you're going to be busting ass out. No?
No, Joe. Watch the movie.
No, single man. Single man's like, no, I watched the entire movie alone.
I do. I definitely
Warriors
do.
and Sixers. The fuck out of here.
He mad I got the Warriors at 6.
I'm mad at everything. I'm mad at everything. Why are people surprised still?
He got the Warriors at 6. Fuck out of here.
Are we missing anything? I'm getting the fuck out of here, man. I'm tired.
Speaking of new things, pause, but I found this great new underwear brand. Have you guys heard of MeUndies?
MeUndies? It sounds like an Australian brand.
And there goes the bag.
Don't touch MeUndies. Leave MeUndies alone, please.
If they're paying us.
Don't touch. Who took MeUndies?
Joe, do you know anything about MeUndies?
Y'all laughing, but I really like this.
I forgot MeUndies.
We hoping that the chicks forget MeUndies at the pool party. Well, would y'all shut up, man? If you've been settling for store-bought underwear 5-packs, I have something that'll change your life for the better. MeUndies. What is MeUndies, you ask? Oh, just seriously soft, feel-good undies delivered right to your door. MeUndies are designed in LA and made from sustainably sourced micromodal, a fabric 3 times softer than cotton. MeUndies softer than soft. Luxe undies come in ever-changing selection of classic colors, bold shades, and adventurous patterns so you can tailor your undies to your own personal style. And guess what, Rory and Maul?
What's that?
Maul?
Yes.
You can save time and money each month with a monthly subscription. Damn, they asking for a lot, man. What they paying? Damn, they doing a whole lot of plugging me on. Where's me money?
Where's me money?
Wait, where the hell?
Things, in fact, did progress, especially with Yandy and Erica. Who really had Mendici's heart? How did Yandy and Erica end up with sons only 10 months apart?
No.
How tangled did the web get?
Where's Me Monies is fucking hilarious, man.
And if you're not ready for a subscription, that's okay. You can still save. That's because MeUndies is offering you 20% off your first pair. Just use your special URL, MeUndies.com/Joe. That's Joe. And get 20% off your first pair. So go ahead, revamp your underwear drawer. You deserve it. Once again, that's MeUndies.com/Joe. MeUndies.com/Joe.
I like it.
Yeah, what you want me to do?
That was great, man.
No. I can't say they did
Yeah,
send
take your
us.
phone.
They sent us some shit, and it was really good.
Listen, they
had these
sent
lounge
me.
pants.
I got some. Listen, they gave these things to Rory, and Rory was in charge of the dispersing of them. So I got some wild freak boy color purple. I got
I ain't
some
get
wild
shit.
purple MeUndies. Yeah, because Rory got yours, his, Sam's. He just
wasn't-
kept everybody's
Kaz
shit.
probably got mine.
Yeah, come on. Kaz running around Hinnapalooza and
Yo,
Malls
I
MeUndies. Yo, Kaz, you gotta knock it the fuck
Yo,
off.
give me my undies, bitch.
Yeah,
Give
we
me
was at-
undies, dog.
We was at the Wale show. I didn't want to give Maul some draws at the Wale show.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Yeah,
Can't do that.
That's kind of nuts. But I love them MeUndies.
Nah, the lounge pants are fire.
Yeah, I want me undies, man.
Definitely check
Rory,
those
give
out.
me me undies, man. That's a fact.
I got you, fam.
Is that all we got there? Are we
that's
done?
all
Are
we
we
got.
done there? All right, do we have sleepers? I'm getting the fuck out of here. Once again, we have a special edition podcast dropping probably Friday?
Yeah.
Do a Thursday, Friday, somewhere in that realm.
Thursday or Friday, somewhere around there. But we got a special edition podcast, special guest, friend of the show. So I'm really excited about that, but I wasn't going to leave you guys just out to dry. Pause.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a shame I got to pause everything now. But sleepers, we got sleepers because I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm leaving. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how Stephen A. Smith feels talking so much. I'm tired of talking, honestly.
Well, then
you're
shut
not
the
the
fuck up.
I didn't actually think about a sleeper this week.
I'll play one.
I got one.
You got one?
I got two. So, I mean,
I'll play mine first.
here, let me pass
Right
this.
to it.
Hey!
This is Ye Ali. It's called Talk Less from Ye Ali. Oh, no, can't do that like that. Hold on. Ye Ali, Talk Less.
Girl, you got that Lucci wallet, and I cannot live without you. I bet you taste like $1,000. I bet you get that from your mom.
Hey!
Girl, I'm not the one to play with. I just wanna hear you say it. Your lips are quiet, your body's having conversations. Your body's saying yes to me.
This beat is hard.
Wanna see you do more, talk less for me. Your body saying yes to me. Wanna see you do more, talk less for me. Your body saying yes to me. Wanna see you talk less for me. Your body saying yes to me. Wanna see you talk less for me. Do you wanna know something? You must have hit my old phone. Got that 310 number.
This is hard.
Old flames want new stories. New city, new adventure. Got a stun on you, could've stunned it with you. The distance got you tripping. Good dick and good love couldn't fix it. Your body saying yes to me. Wanna see you do more, talk less for me.
What's the name of it?
Ye Ali, Talk Less.
Your body saying yes to me.
Man, that shit is hard.
Yeah, this might have to get a run at the pool party.
Talk less for me.
Classic record. That Ashanti record is crazy.
Yeah, 100%.
Wanna see you talk less for me. Your body saying yes to me. Wanna see you talk less for me.
That's Ye Ali, Talk Less. Ye Ali, I see you, boy.
I'm definitely going to support that person and buy it, not stream it. So, yo, when we did the Everyday Struggle shit and I took our list that we compiled for the R&B shit, of course, it brought back everybody getting excited about the R&B shit. So I'm telling you, gentlemen, I do think we should do the R&B bracket shit, right? But where we got fucked up last time is we love music so much, so we included so many albums. We should break it up by decade.
That
I'm with
sounds
that.
even more complicated, though. How many brackets would it be? Every 10 years?
We should do the 80s, or we do start at 90s, 2000s, now.
And now?
Or we could do the 90s in one and do the 2000s till now.
All together?
Yeah. That's easier. Because, I mean, really, come on, you can't be putting Tony Braxton against Bryson and, like,
Yeah, no.
that was just
That's
chaos.
not fair. Yeah, that's not fair.
Do you have your sleeper?
I do. I actually really wasn't prepared. I'm dead playing.
All right.
I was listening to it on the way over here.
All right, so I will play this. This kid's name, I think, is Gashi, but he spells it with a number 4, so it's G4SHI. And I ain't gonna lie, I've been kind of blasting this kid's shit kind of heavy, like all Memorial Day weekend.
Damn, Hypebeast stealing my story too? That's wild.
Is that your story? This is called Rose Gold by Gashi. He's got a real dope EP out there too. It's not new, but it's real dope. If you never heard of him, fuck with it. And it's your heart, so I'm letting this whole thing rock. And I might remix this motherfucker. Singing though, SLV.
You know I'm riding with my bros, quick to let it go. Paying on my taxes, I never pay for hoes. I always gotta get it, never finish. I talk too much, y'all don't ever listen. I'm ducking these feds, you heard what I said. I'm chasing this bread, I'm feeling so stressed, but it could be worse, so I should feel blessed. It could be worse, and I'ma get everything I deserve. Sick of seeing mama cry, I hope that one day mama seen that I tried. I hope I make it before my parents die. I hope they see that I ain't playing tonight. Cause if you test me right, I'm letting it go, I'm letting it fly. You can tell I'm bout it. Look in my eyes, Lord, you can take my soul if I lied. And tell this bitch get off my dick if she ain't gon' ride.
Me too, Gashi.
I wanted the big face rose, go roll it. Never needed no friends cause I knew you was phony. In my rap supreme and my babe looking cozy. And you mad cause you know you can't control me. I wanted the big face rose, go roll it. Never needed no friends cause I knew you was phony. In my rap supreme and my babe looking cozy. And you mad cause you know you can't control me. Control me.
Free Gucci. Take a second, you know what I mean?
Shout out my brother Dre.
Go back in.
Yeah. They ain't rooting for me, they ain't clapping for me, they ain't happy for me, but I'm happy for me. Shit, but we made it, happy belated. I graduated, I ain't no Tony Montana, but fucking your bitch on the banana boat and you hating.
I hope it's not that same boat.
I came straight up off the boat.
That boat is nasty. You bitches got herpes.
Pussy boys, I get exposed.
Mad semen.
Talking shit, I hope you know I know.
There do be a lot of them with herpes on the boat.
I'm still on the road.
In white bathing suits. Y'all nasty. I wouldn't ever wear white if I had herpes.
I'm running through your bitch with my bros. Oh yeah, I did it. Made up a tour and I hit it.
Chris be ready to go by the second sleeper.
Because he can't even hear shit, so he's just sitting inside.
Oh, I got you.
You was phony. In my rap supreme, in my.
All right, guys, you ain't fucking send the bag over. You ain't getting all this airtime, nigga. This song like 5
getting
minutes.
the MeUndies airtime?
Yeah, nah, you're not getting the MeUndies swag. But that's Gashi. This song is called Rose Gold. Remember where you heard it first, or remember if you heard it here first.
Or just heard it.
All right, Rory, give us some classic barefoot music to get out of here. I need some sleep.
Unprepared.
Oh, that means some fire's coming.
Yeah, this is Arlum R, I think I'm pronouncing it
Rory,
correctly.
cut
Be
this shit, all
honest.
right? You did a press run. I know you found a new artist somewhere.
Yeah, I'm about to bring him to Berg and make him a star.
Berg better do my album.
Say that I didn't know, couldn't tell or couldn't show. I wanna say it's natural. We did it to avoid the ending. I won't take it personal, and we'll be fine if we take it slow. Wanna make it actual, and never mind the consequences. I'm close and I'm burning. I don't care. Take me there. You're the dose, you're the journey. I wanna go.
I'm not calling no girl the journey.
And I know how do you feel tonight?
It's hard too.
Be honest, be honest. How do you feel tonight? Be honest.
I'll try to force her to tell you how she feels. This nigga is crazy, man.
Cause it's real when I'm with you. Or should I say what I'm supposed to?
You divulging a lot to not know how she feels.
I don't know what you're intending. You feel me when you're trying to.
All right, Rory.
Until it feels like love's through.
He getting too sentimental.
Now I'm feeling nothing new. I don't wanna feel like I'm pretending.
This nigga making Maul feel something. Look at Maul. Damn.
Get the fuck out of here.
Take me there.
Yeah, you thinking about her?
No.
Oh.
You're the dose.
No.
You're the journey. I wanna go.
She's not the journey.
Can I know?
Journeys is a store.
Be honest. Be honest.
Rory, turn this down. You can't even. You gotta come in somebody if this is on. Like, what are you doing? Rory's definitely shooting a few clubs up.
When you
man.
want her to be honest about how she feels, what if you don't like the answer? That fucks up the whole night.
That's gonna make the record skip.
That fucks up the whole record.
Because as soon as you ask a chick how she feel, then she wants to stun on you with her feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that shit.
How do you feel tonight? I feel like we shouldn't be sitting in this call all this time. Like we should
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Damn, I thought we was doing something dope.
Niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you think you doing something dope and then you ask her like, yo, so you enjoying yourself? And she be like, no.
Well, this nigga sitting there talking about, I thought it was real between us. Nigga, how you thought that? She ain't said a word. Man, I don't know what the fuck is going on out here. Listen, be safe out there. Be careful. If you're going to the festivals, have a blast. And yeah, that was my positive ending.
My name is Maul. Just want to get that clear.
Got it?
Yeah.
All right. We out.